I'm Tom from the Physics Classroom with another video from our Task Tracker tutorial series. If you have a Task Tracker subscription and you have enabled CalcPad for your classes, then you have access to more than 250 problem sets on a wide range of topics from physics and even chemistry. The problem sets contain problems with a wide range of difficulties, from the most basic problems all the way up to multi-part analysis that are perfect for an AP Physics 1 or Physics 2 class. In this video, we'll learn how to preview CalcPad problem sets, how to pick a problem set that's just perfect for your class, and how to assign a CalcPad problem set to your class. Let's get started. If you click on the Calculator Pad link from our home page, you'll be off to the Calculator Pad section. If you scroll through the page, you'll notice the wide range of topics that we have. Throughout the 23-24 school year, we'll continue to add topics to this list. Let's suppose you're currently on the topic of kinematics and you're looking for a problem set. Scroll up to kinematics and click on problem sets. There you'll see the listing of problem sets we have for kinematics, 23 of them. Each problem set has a name, a short description, and the number of problems within the problem set is listed at the end of that description. Suppose you're currently doing kinematic equations and you're looking for a problem set on that topic. You'll note we have 6 problem sets on kinematic equations. The higher the number that's appended to the end, the more difficult the problems are. Let's open Set K13 Kinematic Equations 1. When the problem set opens, you'll see the collection of problems on the problem set. You'll notice that many of the problems are multi-part problems. You'll also notice the anatomy of every problem. There's the problem statement with a set of randomized numbers that are different for each of your students. For each part of the problem, there's an answer blank with a unit and a submit button. When students submit an answer, they'll get immediate feedback as to whether it was correct or incorrect. You'll notice that we keep track of the number of attempts, an important indicator to tell you the relative difficulty that students have had with this particular problem part. And if the number of points is important, we keep track of that also. You'll also notice that each problem has a set of help pages. It could be a web page with general help on the topic, or a video with general help on the topic, or it could be an audio help file with very specific guidance as to how to solve an identical problem with different numbers. After previewing the problem set, let's suppose that you decide that it's just perfect for your students. Let's learn how to create a Task Tracker assignment out of the problem set. Make a note of the problem set name and we'll be able to use it as we create the assignment. To get started, tap on the My Account link at the top left of the page. Make sure you're logged in. From your account page, click on the Classes link. You'll see your classes listed there. You only need to assign this CalcPad problem set to one class. You can quickly clone it to the other classes. Open the class you wish to assign this to by tapping on the View button next to the class name. Your classes page opens and you'll see the Topics area of that page. See if CalcPad 1D Kinematics is listed there. If not, you need to create a new topic. It's like a folder into which we store assignments. On the Add New Topic page, you'll notice that there's 2 pull-down menus. From the top pull-down menu, make sure that CalcPad is selected as the subscription type. From the second menu, select CalcPad 1D Kinematics. If you don't see it listed there, then you've already created it as a topic, and you need to back up a page and open that particular topic. So click on the Submit button. That topic has now been created. You now need to select a task. From the new task page, make sure that Public Assignments is selected. Public assignments are assignments that the physics classroom has created and made public to all teachers. From the second pull-down menu, select Set K13 Kinematic Equations 1. Again, if it's not listed there, then you probably already created that topic and it should be listed there on the new task page. With it selected, you now have 2 things to do. You need to create the task properties and then you need to create the assignment configuration. To identify the task properties, simply fill out the form. Leave something in the teacher message box. This is what students will see when they open the assignment. Then fill out the date information. The date first visible is the date that the assignment will first be visible on students' assignment screen. Enter the due date. If you wish students to be able to submit this assignment late, then click the box, enter a late submission date, and if you wish there to be a penalty, enter it into the field. The date that is the last submittable is simply the date that students can last enter answers and have their score be affected. After that point, they can still open the assignment and look at the assignment and answer questions. It just won't change their score. Click on the Submit button and you've identified all task properties. Now it's time to set up the assignment configuration. This is your way of telling Task Tracker how you'd like it to deal with number of attempts and scoring. Tap on the Launch Assignment button at the top of the page. This launches the assignment in the so-called Assignment Builder. If you scroll through this page, you'll see all the problems on the assignment. Scroll to the area near the top where it says Assignment Config. That's where you'll make decisions about attempts and scoring. The first decision to make is the default error allowance. It's 2%, and I'd keep it that way. This means that a student's answer is regarded as correct if it's within plus or minus 2% of the calculated answer. The next decision is the maximum number of allowed attempts. You can enter anything you want, like 999 or 10 or 6, but don't keep it at 0. And the next decision is the number of unpenalized attempts. For instance, you could put 6 in that blank and have 10 allowed attempts. 10 attempts are allowed, but the first 6 are unpenalized, but after the 6th attempt, we start to deduct 20% for additional attempts. This is regarded as a deterrent to guessing. Not that students would ever guess. Now the next thing you want to do is make some decisions about the scoring. You'll notice that by default, every answer blank is worth 1 point. Since there's 12 answer blanks, it's a 12-point assignment. But you don't have to keep it that way. You can check the Override Total Score button and enter how many points you want the assignment to be worth. For instance, 10 points. We'll take the 12 answer blanks and make them worth 10/12ths of a point each. Now these are what we call default values for the assignment configuration. That means they apply to the entire assignment, every problem in it. You can override it on a problem-by-problem basis if you'd like. For instance, you could scroll down and make one problem worth more or less points than the other, and you could allow more or less attempts on one problem than the other problems. These are simply default values, and you can override on a per-problem basis. After all, you're the boss, and that's the way it should be. Scroll back up to the top of the page and save assignment. Then click the Close box. You can navigate back to the CalcPad 1D Kinematics page and see the task listed there. You'll notice that there's a pencil icon and a view icon next to the task name. If you tap on the view icon, you can see the assignment scores for your students. If you tap on the pencil or edit icon, you can edit anything you wish about this assignment. If you have any questions about this, I'd like you to leave a question or comment in the comment section of this video. And I encourage you to look for our other video on how to customize a CalcPad assignment. I'm Tom, and I thank you for watching.